You also mentioned OEE
Mhm.
as a metric, and that metric was designed to capture all the different types of downtime. I'm curious, what do you think of that metric? Is it a good one? And should we be tracking OEE?
Yes and no. It depends on what you're using it for. The purpose behind OEE is to understand what your losses are. And it creates big bars basically and tells you what you need to go after, where your problems are. The problem is we've converted it to this efficiency metric, and we give people a goal and say you have to hit this number. And as with any metric, I'm all about measuring things, but the reason we measure things is to improve, not to rate people or give them a score based on what number they hit or whatever. So if you tell me that I need to hit a certain number, I'm going to manipulate the number to make sure I hit it. Why? Because you tied it to my bonus or you tied it to my performance review, and you're beating me over the head with this number. So I'll do whatever it takes to hit the number. The problem is it's very dishonest. And if we truly want to get great at what we do, we really have to be honest. And that's hard for a lot of organizations because we're not as good as we think we are. And so if I come in and I say, look, your OEE, you're reporting it at 70, but truly it's about 26%, you're going to blow heads, right? I mean, people are going to be mad because they're so used to using it as this number that we have to hit instead of understanding what it's truly utilized for. So if it's used correctly, I'm all for it. If you're using it to beat people over the head with it, I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what it comes down to is having a standard way of tracking, measuring it so that you can't game it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, of the facilities of the groups that you've worked with, is there a good way to track, manage it so that it can't be gamed, so that it can't be dishonest?
Yeah. But again, if you report the number that you're truly at and upper management, they don't understand, then all hell's going to break loose, right? And so that's why people are dishonest with it. It's not that they don't know that they're, it's just that are you willing to pay the repercussions that come down and the retaliation? And as much as we don't want to admit it, that's the fear. So that's why it won't be tracked correctly. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. It's understanding it correctly and how to measure it correctly. It's not hard to measure, but it's very easy to manipulate.